Now, Rosie might seem like a strange alternate identity for someone like Lilith to have, but it makes sense for a lot of reasons. First and foremost, Lilith is known for having demonic offsprings, a lot of which are described as cannibalistic, with the offspring of her husband Lucifer, or as he's known in Jewish Kabbalah, Samael, being called cannibals as well. In the Book of Enoch, this is the story of the fallen angels who impregnated human women like Lilith that gave birth to giants known as Nephilim. These were half angels, half humans so big that they ate all of the food in the land and then turned to the smaller humans with non-angelic lineage to eat them. What's interesting is that the leader of the fallen angels, Samael, or our Lucifer, is claimed to have impregnated none other than Eve herself, leading to the birth of Cain. Adam, meanwhile, impregnated Eve after this, leading to the birth of their second son that we see in the show, Abel. Now, for those who don't know, the biblical story was Cain killing Abel out of jealousy, which the Zohar interprets as the fault of the fallen angels, because Cain, as we said, was descended from them in the later Jewish tradition. Now, these tangential connections are all important because in some folk traditions, Cain is claimed to have not just killed Abel, but to have eaten him as well, with the false claim that our word cannibal actually comes from the combination of the names Cain and Abel, cannibal. And while that's not true, the point is that if Lilith was going to take on a second identity in hell, it makes sense that it would be one with strong connections to cannibalism, and potentially with control over so many cannibalistic demons. With the idea that Rosie might secretly be Lilith, it makes a lot more sense now looking back at what we saw in season 1. While Charlie did have to do a bit of her own singing in order to convince the cannibals, Rosie basically expected Charlie to be able to do this no problem. We know a large majority of the cannibals have some sort of debt to Rosie or see her as a leader, and it would make sense that she would have basically prepped them to be ready for this kind of battle, as soon as all of her pieces were in the right place, such as with Charlie.